dream client landed on your site right now. You're not losing premium clients because they don't exist. You're losing them because your brand isn't ready to receive them. Because no matter how strong your offer is, how powerful your testimonials are, or how much experience you bring, if your brand doesn't initially signal alignment, they'll bounce. Hi, I'm Rayland. Women service-based owners who are tired of being overlooked hire me as their brand extraordinary strategist. I've got the solution to turn hidden authority into a brand that books itself. This month, I've challenged myself to go live 5 days a week, no matter how unhinged or in a rush to get to dinner. But in today's video, I'm showing you how to shift from brand confusion to champagne level clarity so the right clients say yes the moment they find you. So most women consultants are only one step away from bigger deals, just one step. But when the dream client finally shows up, your brand needs to match their expectations, not just past self. You're not being overlooked because you're not talented. You're not being overlooked because your brand is speaking to who you were, not who you have become. And the truth, luxury buyers make decisions fast and they judge fast too. So, champagne clients are drawn to clarity, decisiveness, and confidence. Your brand isn't just a vibe, it is a filter. It should either magnetize or it should eliminate. And if your positioning is muddy, your pricing unclear, or your message is just trying to please everyone, you are leaking dream dollars. It's not about changing who you are. It's about making sure your brand says what you already know to be true. I'm the one. That's it. That's what it needs to say to that person who is reading it. I'm the one you want and need to work with. So let's break down the 3 brand signals that tell your dream clients, she's ready for me. Signal number 1 is clarity in the first scroll. Signal number 2 is offers that sound like outcomes. And signal number 3 is energy that matches the investment. This is all about becoming the obvious choice for your ideal client. So, would your dream client say yes to you today? If no, keep listening because we're going to go through those things that are going to make it so that they do. You've got a lot of brilliance. Okay. There's just so much brilliance packed in that head of yours, but it takes 3 scrolls and a decoder ring to understand what you do. I work a lot on my first step on doing brand video audits for folks. And I get onto everybody's website and I scroll through it and I go and I read all this stuff. And a lot of the times I can't even truly figure out what people do. And I have to say that time and time again. And what we're really looking for here is that your dream client needs to know they're in the right place in under 5 seconds. Okay. Under 5 seconds, they need to know they are in the right place. And if they don't, they're going to go to the place that is way more clear. And if they're way more clear, but they're not as good as you are, they're going to bypass you. And that's leaving money on the table. And that's not fair to you. And it's honestly not fair to your champagne clientele. So I want you to think of your homepage, one of the main places where we have our messaging. And is it acting like a front door of a luxury boutique? Or does it feel like an invitation? Just not a scavenger hunt. Nobody needs to look for the right answer. They need to be told that you are the right answer. And we do that through our messaging. So check your headline in your first paragraph. Do they clearly state who you help, what you do, and the results that you create? If not, simplify. And if yours, for heaven help me, says, hi, I'm so and so, and then you expect them to keep scrolling, like you are going to lose them. Plain and simple. Signal number 2, offers that sound like outcomes. So if you're just now joining or you just zipped right through on the replay to catch this part, we are talking about messaging with clear offers that create profitability and give you dream dollars if you're looking to attract champagne clientele. And that second signal is creating offers that sound like outcomes. You've got cute offer names, but they don't sell transformation. And luxury clients don't buy packages, they buy peace of mind. And let's be honest, messaging around transformation is really hard because many people are afraid to go out and ask their past clients, what was it like? What was the problem you were facing? Where did we get you to? And we just start to talk more about the things we think are important, but honestly, they're just like things on a checklist that nobody gives a shit about. So, you want to think of your offer like a luxury vacation. They want to know where it's going, what's included, and why it's worth it. And they honestly just want to kind of want to sit there and sip mojitos while the work's getting done. That's what champagne clientele are looking for. They want you in your genius zone. Most recently, I did this project for a client. She left me a testimonial on LinkedIn. You can go check it out. Raylan Logan, really easy to find. I'm the only one. But what she said in our very first day of working together, she goes like, "Whoa, this is what it's like working with somebody in their genius zone. Like you just get it, and I don't really have to do anything. I feel bad I don't have to do anything." Well, you paid a lot of money to work with me. So you shouldn't have to do anything. That is my job to be in my genius zone and in order to make this an exceptional experience for you. And so that transformation for her was like finally stopping DIYing all of her work and putting into the fact that she was able to use all of my frameworks like my flute system where I help people just write really compelling copy that makes people want to stay. And she was able to tap into the full brand extraordinary method in order to be able to start to convert clients almost instantly with how much they wanted to stay on her page because they felt like they knew her. So it is really important that you rewrite your offer description in a way that leads with outcomes, not the deliverables. We see enough deliverables on the internet. We don't need another set of them. Say what the problem is that it solves and how it elevates their life or business. Those things that people are most likely looking for is freedom and money. If you just want a quick cheat sheet. The last signal, our final signal, is energy that matches the investment. Your energy is high level, but your brand still feels a little entry level and it's attracting the wrong people. So, perception creates pricing power. If it is perceived that you are worth that money, people will pay that money. It's that simple. So, you wouldn't serve Dom Perignon in a red solo cup. Your brand experience needs to feel like the price tag. And if it doesn't, well, people aren't gonna have a lot nice of things to say about it. So that's one. I recently just had a client come talk about how she's paying this person $1,500 a month and she can barely get any time with the person because the experience doesn't match the investment. So you need to pick one client touch point and your email signature, your welcome sequence, or invoice, or any point that it touches, and upgrade it to match the energy of your highest ticket offer. So everybody feels like they are a part of that energy. Okay. And when we start to match at our highest level, even if it's an entry point, people are going to get more excited to want to work with you because they know what transformation is possible through your offer. They know what it's like to work with you just from the message that you've created to create the brand that brings people in such an impactful and beautiful way. So, if any of this helped you and you see where your brand might be leaking luxury energy, it's time to tighten it up. So, I encourage you to book your Bermuda brand breakthrough. It's $150, pretty easy point of entry. And let's walk through your brand like a champagne client would. This is one on one, there's no group coaching to this. It's just 100% me giving you feedback on where your brand is leaking dream dollars. We'll uncover the blind spots, upgrade your positioning, and make sure your brand is saying, I'm not just ready, I'm the one. And if you're ready to lead with clarity, resonance, and premium presence, hit subscribe, hit follow on TikTok, and make sure that your next yes comes super easy because we all just deserve to have businesses that grow and meet us where we're at. So I look forward to chatting with all of you next time. If you are looking for a replay, you can find it on YouTube under my playlist, The Seven Figure Brand Shift. Everything from this week will live in that zone. And I look forward to seeing all of you on Monday. Talk to you soon. Bye.